Hello, hello, hello. I'm the Painted Dog and welcome to our airport. As you can see, it's just past 5 in the morning and our airport is already really busy. I saw something now. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Now I did a couple of things off screen. I laid in the rest of the flooring in here. Now these spots over here, there's a problem with them. I can't place down flooring in there. But I'll sort that out, and as you can see, the two airplanes are still here. So I can't do anything about that. But we have our cafes and kitchens and restrooms, everything's okay. Now, the last episode we built up this area and the COO and CFO's offices are up here. Now I want to move this entire thing to this area. And I want to expand our security because as you can see at this stage, this is a real bottleneck for our aircraft. So I really want to shift this up towards this side. Not really that far up, but I want to shift it up there and then expand the securities. Maybe even fill in this entire area of security, but I think that will be a bit overkill because in real life you won't have this bigger security area. Later on, I did a bit of planning previously and I saw that you can place in approximately 4 more gates and it will be up to about there. So that will be quite nice. Now objects, let me just make sure. Yeah, that's the one that we want, and it will basically be up to there. But the problem is not really a problem because we can build up our taxiways around here. Because if you build up more runways and gates on this side, especially gates, and it's not connected by runways or taxiways, it can get into a situation where a plane lands over there that was scheduled for this gate and it won't use this runways. You can get that sometimes, but that's why we want to connect these up with taxiways. As you can see, I placed in a couple more baggage routing stations because we will have approximately 7 gates over here, and it's going to get a bit hairy at times. So what I thought of doing is place down one of these baggage routing stations per 2 gates. Okay, actually per 2.33333 gates. Because we already have 3 baggage carousels here, I'm going to route that different ways so that each of these baggage routing stations can get its own carousel, which I think would be kind of nice. I started doing that already. As you can see over here, I did that, but now I have to delete that, but I'm going to do that when it's basically off time, while we are waiting for stuff to get built, or basically when our passengers aren't here. So let's extend this for now. Connect it up there. Will we be able to connect it over here? Looks like it. Just in the meantime. You know what? I'm going to cancel this because we are going to move this. So why build up that now? Now in the meantime, while we are waiting, let's build up our ticketing desk. Now as you can see, there's 6 here. I want to basically place down 4 more gates, 11 more gates. So I'll basically take this and I'll multiply this approximately by 4. Now that's a bit overkill, but yeah. So it's 24 ticketing desks. Now let's see what we can do. Okay, so this is what I came up with. I did a bit of planning, as you can see. Now let's start putting this stuff in. So I'm going to start out with this. I won't actually use this as a cafe, but it's nice to have places to sit outside our offices. So let's place down a couple of cafe chairs. As you can see, I have to remain paused since we are experiencing extreme lag. And I actually have a pretty decent graphics card. So this game is really demanding. I'm gonna place in the basics first, and then later on we can place down stuff that makes it look a bit better. For instance, what do you call it again? Not the benches. But let me just quickly see. What do you call this? Bushes, decorative bushes. I don't know why I blanked on that. Seriously. But you all know me. Seriously? Could you really expect anything less? And block. That's because of our. Let's quickly see. Why is this? Oh, I can't place it like that. But that's fine. That's fine. We can always try and get around that. I thought it would be a bit too close. We place it like that. That we can do. That'll work fine. And you guessed it, this will be our cues. So let's start it over there. And work it around all the way to there. Now let's do this for the remaining cues. As you can see, I actually didn't quadruple the capacity because I only have 4 ticketing desks per cluster and not 6. But I thought we'll start with this and see if it works. Because I'm also going to place down sliding doors over here. Large sliding doors. Let's build one there, 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 and there. And I'm going to move a drop-off zone to this area. But for now I think that will be fine. And then obviously we need ticketing kiosks as well. And I already laid it out. So let's place them down. Yeah, I know it's a bunch, but we need a bunch. I don't really want to squeeze everything in because I gave it a bit of thought, and I might extend the security zone to this entire area because I don't know what else to do with this. But one of the other options is to extend it up to about there and use that area as a cafe or a kitchen and then a cafe around here. I think that'll be quite a nice addition so people can walk through it to a security queues. I think that'll be kind of nice. But we'll see what we can do. So let's kick this off so it can get done. We need to lay in our conveyor lines. Will this work? I guess it will. It has to. Seriously. Since we will be utilizing that, I'm going to go inside the wall for this. That part got built. Now I want to basically, you know what? Do something like that. And then like that. This one will extend to our furthest baggage station. Okay. Now the only question is, will we be able to do this? Because I just thought about something, and I don't know if it will work. Why can't I build over that? Let's try and figure this out. You can do that. You can do that. No, it's because it will... Yeah, you see, that's a problem. I basically can't use different package routing stations because when each of these needs a new... Yeah, when each of these need a new... its own ticketing desks and its own outlet. So you know what? Let's cancel this. This will be a waste of time, so let's cancel that. The same with this bit over here. Let's cancel all this, since we won't be able to utilize that. But we'll leave it in for now. We'll leave that in. Not operational, so it won't do anything bad. Let's get that going. And let me show you a schedule. I got an extra flight for our extra gate. I try to space them out according to the size and the maximum amount of passengers, but we'll see how this goes. And in the meantime, we can beautify this place. So let's see. That's outdoors only. That's a bit dull, don't you think? So let's rather use this. And let's basically spam this area with decorative bushes. And you know what? Let's do this as well. And then obviously over there. And let's turn this around. Let's cancel that one. That's a bit weird. So let's do that. And just because we want a bit of diversity, let's place in a couple of these ones around here. There you go. I think that'll be okay for now. So let's go flight, this info display. There's a very specific way that this needs to be. No specific orientation for that. Something like that. One there and one there. There, there. There and there and there and nah. There you go. Let's place in a couple over there. I should have made space in the restrooms for this as well. That would have been a bit weird. But hey, we are building a weird airport, so we might as well go a whole 9 yards. Since we got our flight information displays in, do we try and add a couple decorative bushes over here? I think we should, because actually it's quite dull standing in the queue for tickets. Let's try and spruce up this place a bit. I know if I want to delete this, it will be a nightmare. All the extra clicking and clicking and clicking just to sell these things, but we need to beautify this place a bit. Now you'll see, I won't be able to cope with the amount of passengers coming through here, and then I'll have to uninstall all these things and sell it manually. So if you hear me crying at some point, you know why. I think this area will look quite beautiful, and the reports will be quite nice. But first let's clear all the planning, because we already know what we want to do. There you go. So I almost forgot what I wanted to do now, and I actually just forgot what I wanted to do there. Okay, I need to assign this to ticketing. So zones, ticketing. I need to assign this entire area to ticketing. Come on. Come on. Don't be like that. I think it's because there's still some construction left in there. But we'll sort this out. So this will be our new ticketing area. It's not the most efficient, but I think it will look kind of nice. What do you think? I think it will look kind of nice. Let's take a look at our status. Departed, departed. At gate, en route, en route. Okay, that's kind of nice. I see they changed the airport status and so on. Actually kind of like that. But the game isn't still in early access. So it's expected that there will be quite a lot of changes. Any new research added? Not yet. Hopefully this will get built quite soon, and then we can get this done. So it's 4, 8, so it's 16. I'm going to delete those, so it's 12 more staff members. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and just 1 for good luck. We have 30 workmen. Actually quite impressive, if I do say so myself. Let's try and kick this off a bit fast. As you can see, it's really, really hard. Even at 2 times speed, it's a bit harsh. But utilities... I can actually start assigning these queues. These ticketing queues. So people can actually start using them. So let's get this done while we wait for the rest to get built. I have to say, I actually like this game so far. I don't know, it's basically rinse and repeat for the rest. So I can understand if it gets a bit boring later on. That's why I'm trying to skip ahead as much as possible for you guys. So you don't get bored of me trying to build up a bit of cash and all that jazz. But in the meantime, for these kinds of things I like to show you this. I still have no idea how to get rid of these planes. They are full of passengers. But that might get sorted out later on. But for now, that will be fine. The next step after ticketing is sorted out. I want to work on our security and want to delete all this and sell everything here. It's going to be a nightmare on its own, but that will be okay. At the end of the day, our airport will run a bit smoother, and we can start adding in a bunch more gates and extend our foundations. And I basically want to duplicate. I wouldn't say duplicate, but I'll just see how my PC will handle it, but I want to basically build up this area as well. Get more runways and gates and everything that jazz. Then I might still leave ticketing this area, but I might extend it a bit. And extend outwards over here. But I want to leave... I think I want to leave a baggage collection in the center. But we'll see when we get there and if we get there. Because at this stage, it's basically rinse and repeat. If you get the basics down, you don't have any problems after that. There you go, ticketing. And let's do that over there as well. Now since that is basically in, let's take out this ticketing area and let's start disassembling or dismantling. And what? Let's do this. Let's just do that. I want to take this out as well. I'll leave that for now, because we still need to sort out our security afterwards, but for now I think that'll be okay. let's take a look at our reports. Okay, secure areas automatically, that's still secure. Environment heat map. This can be a bit better, but that still needs to get put in, so that will be fine. Info heat map. Actually, loads of info over here. So this will be actually sectors. Oh, nice. Additional functionality in the future. I like that. This is quite a nice addition, I have to say. Let's take a look at this. Your secure. It also displays the size of the tiles. Ah, that's actually kind of nice. I enjoy that. As you can see, still loads of busy bees, and they are using these security exits, which is kind of nice. I like that. Yeah, the majority of visitors are walking through here, but that's fine. Some of them are using this corridor. Where are our workmen bit? Okay, they're disassembling or dismantling. That's nice. That's nice. So in the meantime, let's shrink this queue. Get it out of the way. So people will start using our new queues or ticketing areas. We have personnel there. Kind of nice. Now I'll just need to go through all this and sell all these items. That's actually what's needed in this game. A mass sell option. Because at this stage it will be a nightmare. But guys, this will be the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you for the next one. Cheerio.